Hello everyone, and today I'm going to Toruń, one of beautiful Polish cities. Yes, it's quite cold outside. It's the end of November and windy, to be honest, too. But I think that even in this season, you can find a lot of beautiful spots in Toruń, in this magnificent medieval city. And also it will be a start of Christmas market. So I think that it will be a nice time for me in Toruń. Yes, I'm going for work, so I will not have the whole 3 days of walking, but I think that it will be enough time to see also how it looks and to feel this vibe of Toruń. And my train is already waiting, so let's go to this beautiful city, to Toruń. To be honest, I really love to travel around Silesian region in Poland. I think it's the most urbanized part of Poland. A lot of towns, a lot of cities, and almost all the time when you are traveling in Silesia, you can observe some houses, some buildings, industrial buildings, factories too. And when I'm traveling by train, I love to watch some architecture, some buildings more than nature, and also when you are traveling here, you can have a good network here, so it's quite comfortable too. Anyway, today I will have a ride for approximately 5 hours, not too long, and already I saw some snow. It was for 10 or 15 minutes, and then another part of sun. I like to travel in winter too. It's some part of holidays, of Christmas magic or something like that. But the only thing that I dislike is about the light, because the sunset is really early. Anyway, today I think that the most part of my travel will be with sun, so that's good. Unfortunately, I didn't find the best places, and of course it would be better to have a little bit more place in it, but anyway it's quite clean, and with some chargers, with some other stuff, so it's not so bad. For 5 hours I think it's okay. Yes, of course you can buy the first class where it's only 6 persons inside, but the travel expenses will be covered only for the second class. So of course I would better take a ticket in the second class, and maybe I will just go to some restaurant car and will spend some time there. So I already arrived to Toruń, and here you can find 2 main stations. One of them is Toruń Miasto, or Toruń the city, and the second one is Toruń Główny, or the main Toruń. And previously, it is my 3rd time in Toruń. Previously I also came here by train, and I arrived to Toruń the city, Toruń Miasto station, and it is located really near the historical city center. I think it's 5 or 10 minutes by foot from it. But today I arrived to another one, to the main railway station of Toruń. It is located on the second bank of Vistula River, or Wisła River. And here there are no lot of sites, but you can also arrive here, and it will not be a big deal to come to any place of Toruń from this station too. And for me today it's even better, because I live in a hotel, to be honest, even not a hotel, but a camping that is located 500 meters from the railway station, from this railway station. So now I will go by foot and will check in to this camping. To be honest, it is the first time when I will be living in Poland in camping. Yes, I stayed a couple of times in some agro-tourism places, but not in campings. Yes, of course, it's a camping with some winter buildings too, and it's interesting for me to see how it will look and what the conditions would be here. So it is my room in a camping with name Trump, but I think that it doesn't have any connections with President of USA, because the name of this camping is also a little bit different. Trump with A. Quite simple but pretty room. Hello everyone. Looks good from the first view. I think I will film something, some territory of this camping too next days. But as for today, I want to change myself and go to explore something in the city center. I think I will have enough time for some walk today too. As I said before, the camping is located on a different bank of the river from the city center. But when I checked the distance, it is nearly 15 or maybe 20 minutes by foot to come to the city center. And if to choose some public transport, it will be almost the same amount of time. So I decided to go by foot because the weather is also pretty nice. Yes, it's not too warm today, but it's near zero and without wind right now. So I think it will be a pleasant journey for me, a pleasant walk. And of course, the city center, which is under protection of the UNESCO organization, it is located on the other side of the river, but the best view, of course, is from that side of the river. And as I saw, the view from the bridge should be quite good too. So I think that it will be a nice decision to take a walk. I'm not sure that the quality will be very good on this video, because I'm filming at night on my phone. But anyway, I'm happy that I chose the walk option, because the view is just stunning. You can see from the bridge some iconic buildings of Toruń. It is, of course, three churches, Gothic churches. Yes, you can find also some other style churches that were built years and years after these three Gothic ones. But I think that the medieval view of the city is because of these three main churches that looks so great. And also you can see here the ruin of the castle. It was built by the Teutonic order, and it is one of the main sites of Torun too. I think a lot of restorations, a lot of some events for history lovers, and especially medieval history lovers are held here. But even this river, River Vistula, or Wisła in Polish, it is so huge here because it's not far away from the Baltic Sea. And here, of course, you can feel the power of this river. I think one of the main pros of Toruń is how the city center looks, because you almost can't find any modern buildings here. The whole city center looks like it's still medieval times. And what is funny, previously there were two different cities and only after some time it was connected in one city. But today it's not so easy even to mention it because all looks so authentic and so nice here. Of course, you can find some modern places too in Toruń, some cafes, restaurants, hotels, of course, plenty of them are located in the city. But if we will talk about tourists, mostly here come Polish tourists and also German tourists. This city is not so popular for tourists from other countries, but I think that it's a hidden gem of Poland, and you should definitely visit it if you will be going to Poland. And it is definitely worth visiting. And what is also funny is that most of the tourists, they come here just for a day without even spending here a single night. And I think that it's not the best way to explore the city, because it's worth staying here for a night or maybe for a couple of nights, because you can feel the atmosphere of medieval times even better if you will sleep here and if you will spend some morning time here. I think it would be even a better experience. Soon here will be a Christmas market. I think it will start tomorrow, even tomorrow, and everything is ready. A lot of tents, a lot of things for a Christmas market. I think I will film it, definitely film it. I think it should be another video on this channel. But even now, as a day before the opening of Christmas market, it looks so nice, and I think on these medieval streets this Christmas market will be just awesome. And if we will be talking about some symbols of the city, two most known symbols of Toruń are Kopernik, Nicolaus Copernicus, and also Gingerbread. And Copernicus, he was born here, and he spent some years of his life in the city. Now you can find a monument of Copernicus. It's near the market square, and also here is a museum. It is located in the building where supposedly he was born. And also, of course, a lot of different places are named by Copernicus. It's one of very well-known symbols of the city. And I think that locals are really proud of this fact that Copernicus was born here and it is connected with the city. Also here on the main walking street of Toruń, you can find a lot of coat of arms of maybe different cities, but I'm not sure. Maybe it is connected with some families. I suppose that it should be connected in some way with Hansa, with this trading union, medieval trading union, because Toruń was a part of this trading union, and a lot of development, a lot of wealth of the city came from it. But anyway, even if we will not be talking about the history of Toruń, just to walk here and to look on these symbols, it is really nice, because some of them are just beautiful and other ones are weird ones, and it is just a joy to look at them. Really interesting signs that are heading you to a museum of gingerbread, Torun's gingerbread. Here in Torun you can find two museums. I was in one of them, but not in that one. But I think that the second one should be interesting too, and you can find some interactive activities in that museums. And if you will be in Toruń, I think it will be a good decision also to visit it. They also have some programs in English and maybe even in German languages, and it is a very known part of the city. What I really love in medieval cities, it's about small streets. When you come from some main streets of the city to some smaller ones and just walk them, the lighting will be completely different, with some very warm colors. And usually the buildings are also smaller, the streets are not overcrowded, and the atmosphere of medieval city feels much stronger here. Yes, of course, some cars are not about that, but anyway, even with cars you can feel the vibe of this medieval city in Toruń or in some other city or town, and I really like to walk on these side streets. I already came to my room in the camping. I was looking for some dinner to eat something, but it was said that I have a dinner today, organized dinner. Yes, it's not a big dinner, it's just 2 sandwiches, but anyway, why not? Of course, I can eat them too. And to be honest, the place which I wanted to visit today, where I wanted to eat, it was closed. Unfortunately, it works only till 4 p.m. and I came to Toruń only at 6:30 p.m. That's why it wasn't a possibility to come here. And next days, I think I will be working till the evening, so there will be no options to visit it, but anyway, I want to tell some words about this place because it's just awesome, very delicious breakfasts. It's iconic for its breakfasts, and the price is also interesting. If you will come early in the morning, I think till 7:30 a.m., you can take breakfast for 5 zloty, and if you will take it with coffee, you will pay for a coffee, and the price for the breakfast will be only 5 zloty. And the coffee starts from 9 zloty, so you can take a breakfast plus a cup of coffee for 14 zloty. And as I remember, last time when I was in Toruń, I visited this place, and the breakfast was really good, delicious breakfast. Of course, they have some other things, some other dishes, and I wanted to try it this time. But as I said before, I will not have a possibility to come there this time, this my visit to Toruń. Anyway, if someone will be here, I can highly recommend to visit this place, which names Bulka. I will leave a link under this video so you can easily find it. It's, I think, 100 to 200 meters from the market square, and it is a very nice place here in Toruń. I also need to say a couple of words about gingerbread in Toruń, you can find, I think, even hundreds of shops with gingerbread. Some of them are just basic souvenir shops, but also really exactly boutique, Kopernik's boutiques. They really look like some luxury shops, and sometimes you can even find several shops with gingerbread on the same street. I found 4 different shops on one street, 100 meters long, and it looks really weird, but it's the vibe of the city, and it's the most known regional product. In the morning I also filmed breakfast, a Swedish type of breakfast in this camping trump. It is a basic breakfast, but with good products, so I have nothing to complain. And also I had a small walk on the territory. Yes, of course, most of the buildings, most of the houses, they are made for a warm season, and I think that it is the best time to stay here. The territory is also green, and you even can find some swimming pools, some sport infrastructure here. So I think it's a good place to stay with even some entertainment in summer. Today I finished my work quite early, so I have time to see how Toruń looks like, and especially here. It is not the city center, it's like 15-20 minutes from it, and you can find here a lot of very simple buildings. And it is funny, when you are going out from the city center, every next district is higher and higher. Yeah, even here it is looking good because it's clean without any problems, but it has nothing similar, for example, with the city center, which is a medieval part of Toruń. And now I will be trying to make a few things before my train, which will be, I think, in 2.5 hours. So going to the tram, and I hope that I will have enough time for my desires. Today I will be leaving Toruń not from Toruń Miasto, but from Toruń Główny, main Toruń station. And here I just want to buy a package of coffee for me, because I found it a new tradition for me. Now when I'm going somewhere to some other city, I like to buy some local coffee. And here in Toruń I also found one roastery that looked interesting for me, and I want to buy some coffee to take it home. Yes, of course, the quality of coffee could be different, but it is interesting to try some new tastes, and even for some time I will remember this trip to Toruń. So I'm not sure, to be honest, if this tradition will last long for me, but as for now, I like to bring some coffee home. So I bought a local Toruń's coffee, Kawka Toruńska. It has a really interesting design, and also the cafe looked interesting. Several local persons were there before their train from, I think, this Toruń Miasto station. And I think that it should be a good quality coffee at least, because looked very tasty and very interesting. I also found the sign in the city center of Toruń, and it says that here you can also find a part of St. Jacob's Way. Yes, the finish of this way is in Portugal, but you also can start it from the east of Poland, and here one of the ways it is going through Toruń. After that, I think it will be maybe Germany, France, and Spain to Portugal. And I'm not sure that a lot of people are using this way to make their trip, but maybe some persons do the long way each year too. It looks like that. And I also have another tradition. It is not so short for me. I think for several years I'm trying to do the same in each my trip, and it's about postcards. I'm trying to send the postcard every trip, and I'm sending them to myself. So when I arrive at home in several days, also will be a postcard, and it will help me to rebreathe the feelings from this trip that is already ended. And here in Toruń, I also found a pretty one postcard. It is with Torun's Kopernicus, or gingerbread from Toruń, and I think it looks cute. So now I'm going to throw it to the post, and I will be waiting for it at home. I'm really happy that I finished a little bit earlier today, and I have the possibility to walk with some light, natural light, and I'm literally on the same street, on the same square where I were yesterday and day before yesterday. But it looks completely different. And yes, you can find a lot of beauties at night too, because it's a medieval city with its own medieval vibe. But at the daylight, you can find something different. And I can say that Toruń is just beautiful city at any time of the day, even in any part of the year. Of course, it is a little bit better to walk here when it's warm outside, but even in winter, it's my second time when I'm here in winter. It looks so awesome, and I'd like to come back here. When I was in Toruń last time, I also saw this theater. I think it's a theater for kids, and I'm not a big fan of such places, but here in Toruń, the entrance to the theater looks so great, and you can even see some dolls on top of this entrance group, so that it is also an entertainment when you are just walking near it. Near the theater you can find ruins of a Teutonic castle. I was going to this castle, and I'm really happy that I had time to come here when it's daylight, and I really love how this castle looks here in Toruń, and this connection of modern city and of medieval walls and medieval castle looks so stunning. You can see even some boys are playing football here. You can find some also sport activities near the medieval walls, and it is just incredible. I would like to stay somewhere here. Of course, a lot of restaurants, a lot of hotels near the castle, and not even for work, but just to spend a couple of days and to feel this vibe of medieval Toruń and this castle history of the city. And it is one of the hotels and also a restaurant here near the castle. Not only near the castle, but here is a small river, and it's always interesting for me. Is it too loud inside? Because the sound of this river is quite annoying, but maybe inside you will not feel discomfort from it if it is a good soundproofed place. Interesting to try it in the future. So it was a really fast 3 days for me in Toruń. I didn't plan this trip for a long time. I just received an invitation maybe 10 days prior to the dates of the journey. But anyway, it was a beautiful 3 days here. I really love this city. It is so interesting to just walk on the streets of medieval Toruń. And I would like to come here many times, even it could be every year, because it's a beautiful city, and I like it. It's one of my favorite cities in Poland, to be honest, and I hope that you will also have an experience to come here. I think that it is a place that you should definitely visit in your life. And now I'm going to take my luggage from my camping, and after it will be a 5 hours trip home by train. So see you in next videos. Have a nice day. Bye.